Hi, welcome. To make these booties, we are going to need DK weight yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. Now, this size is good for a newborn to, let's say, 2 months, and it whips up really very quickly. So if you want to make them as hospital donations or maybe a quick gift, this should be your go-to pattern. Okay, you're going to need yarn in 2 colors, or you can use the same color for this chain that I've placed here as well. That is totally up to you. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start off with a slip knot, and you can make the slip knot whichever way you're comfortable making it. And you're going to chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now into the second chain from your hook, you're going to make a single crochet, and you're going to make a single crochet into the next 5 chains. So you're going to have a total of 6 single crochets. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now into the last one, we're going to make 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are going to work on the other side of the chain, and we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch till the second last stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and into the last stitch where we placed our second single crochet, we are going to make 2 more single crochets into the same space. So that's going to give us a total of 7 single crochets on the other side. You're going to slip stitch into the first stitch and chain up 1. Now this chain up 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to make 2 single crochets into the very first stitch, 1 and 2. Then we are going to make 1 single crochet we're going to make 2 single crochets into the first stitch and 2 single crochets into the very next stitch. Then we are going to make 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then in the next 5 stitches, we are going to make 2 half double crochets in each stitch. So for the next 5 stitches, we are going to make a half double crochet increase. So 1, I've made my first increase, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have 2 stitches left, and we are going to make 2 single crochets in each of the 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, and we're done with the second round of our booty sew. Now I would suggest that you cut this strand off so that it doesn't come in your way if you've worked over it. If you haven't, then use a needle to weave it in. Now for the third round, we're going to make 10 single crochets, starting from the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we are going to make a single crochet increase in the next 6 stitches. That means that you're going to place 2 single crochets in each of the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and for the last 10 stitches we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now at the end of round number 3, we have a total of 32 stitches. And this was the last round with increases. Now we are going to chain up 1, and we are going to place 1 single crochet into each back loop. So insert your hook into the back loop of the stitch and place a single crochet there. Do the same thing with the second one. And this is what you're going to do for round number 4. Back loop, single crochets. So continue placing your single crochets, and I'll meet you at the end of round number 4. Okay, so I've reached the end of round number 4, and I'm going to place my last single crochet in the back loop and slip stitch into the first stitch. Chain up 1. Now for round number 5, we are again going to put 1 single crochet into each stitch, but we are going to do a regular single crochet. That means you're going to go into the both loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, and 32. So we are done with round number 5. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Now we're going to work on the upper part of our shoe, and we are going to start decreasing here as well. So chain up 1 and make 10 single crochets into the first 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to make 6 decreases. I like to make invisible decreases to avoid the holes, but if you want to make a regular decrease, that's totally up to you. But to make an invisible decrease, what you're going to do is that you're going to grab the front loop of the first stitch and the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over, pull through both loops. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both. This is how you make the invisible decrease. Now let's make the second one. Insert in the first loop, insert in the first loop of the second one, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through both loops. I've made my second decrease. Now I'm going to make my third one, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And for the next 10 stitches, we are going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Slip stitch into the first stitch, chain up 1. For round number 7, we are going to make 1 single crochet in the first 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now I have to make 5 decreases, and I'm going to make them the same way I made them before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for the next 8 stitches, I'm going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slip stitch into the first stitch, chain up 1. Now we're going to make 8 single crochets into the first 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and then I'm going to make 3 decreases. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now for the last 7 stitches, I'm going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Now this is what your shoe looks like so far. Isn't it cute? Now let's chain up 2. Now this chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so 1 and 2. Now into each stitch I'm going to place a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, and 18. Slip stitch into the first stitch, so at the end of round number 9 my stitch count is 18. I'm going to chain up 1 and I'm going to place 1 single crochet into the first 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And into the next 3 stitches I'm going to make a single crochet increase. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to place 1 single crochet into the last 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slip stitch into the first stitch, chain up 1, and for the 11th and last round I'm going to slip stitch in each stitch around. So 1, 2, 3, 21. Okay, for round number 11 we had a total of 21 stitches because we had made an increase of 3 in the last one. Okay, fasten off, please. Okay, there you go. This is what your shoe looks like so far. Weave in your ends and then we are going to make the ankle chain for our bootie. What I like to do is that I like going in and out of different loops, back and forth, 3 to 4 times until I am sure that my work is not going to get undone. There you go. Okay, here you go. Now for the ankle chain, you can take the contrasting color. I will be using white, but you can use any color you want. Make a slip knot once again. And chain 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Cut your yarn. Fasten off. Okay. Now you're going to put this chain into your yarn needle. Like so. Grab your booty. Look for the space that's right in the front. Insert your needle in that space. Go behind the loop. Come forward. Then go in from the second space. Come out from the next one. And that's how I'm going to put my chain. So go in, come out, go in, come out, go in from one space, come out from the next, go in, come out, go in, come out, go in, out, in, out, in, out. And for one last time, let's go in and come out from where we inserted our chain. There you go. Now we're going to try and make our chains equal from both sides. Keep in mind that these chains are just for decoration. So once you're happy with what your chain looks like from the front, tie a knot. Tie another knot. I like tying 2 knots because that way I am sure that my chain is not going to come off. Now I'm going to make sure that my ends are together before I snip them off and make them short. There you go. You have made yourself a booty. Now you're going to repeat the same thing for the second booty as well. And there you go. This is what your booty looks like. So if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon and click all so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next video because I have a lot planned. I'm just not finding the time to post videos and I'm really very sorry for that. So I'll see you in the next video. Hope you liked it. Take care. Bye.